new immigration reform that was recently passed by President Obama made it to where when illegal immigrants that get caught in the United States are waiting on their waiver process, which is the process that they go through to get their legalization papers, they used to have to go back to their home country to wait on this process to transfer. But this new immigration reform made it to where they don't have to go back. They can stay in the States and they can have somebody file for them, such as a spouse or if they have a kid that is over the age of 18. And if you are an illegal immigrant now, and if you're caught in the United States 3 times, you're banned for life. The second time you get caught is a 10-year ban, and the first time is 3 years. My stepdad has been caught twice. And the first time, he didn't even make it. He was just trying to cross. The second time he came, he just walked right on over. This man has done a lot for me, done a lot for my family. He supports my mom and pays for my school. And to get this legalization for him, we've gone through a lot. My mom has to go and take a psychiatric test and be evaluated to make sure that their marriage is legitimate. And he has to take a test that my mom says that this test, she probably couldn't even answer some of the questions. And I find that funny because most Americans, when they look at this test, they probably wouldn't be able to. Most Americans fear immigrants and fear that immigrants are taking their jobs. And the Immigration Policy Center, ran by the government, states in their article, the advantages of family-based immigration, that family-based immigration has a positive impact on American business, and not only small business owners and farmers, but some of them are also coming over here and starting businesses of their own and creating jobs for other Americans, such as my stepdad. He has his own company called Avalos Custom Painting, and he has roughly 50 to 60 people that work for him. Now granted, some of these workers are immigrants and half of them probably are illegal, but he also, the main guys that get paid the most are all Americans. Stephen Camarota, Director of Research at the Center for Immigration Studies, states that most of the jobs taken by immigrants are hard labor jobs or other low-paying jobs that usually a person with only a high school diploma or less would have this job. We don't need to start picketing or going on riots to get our point across about this. It can be solved simply by signing petitions. And I find it funny that people fear these immigrants coming across nowadays because one point in time, all of our families were immigrants, and we brutally took this land over from the Indians or the Native Americans. But now that the Mexicans and other immigrants are trying to come over, we see it as our land and we need to defend it. If my stepdad's waiver doesn't pass on the 29th, it will leave a 3-year-old without a dad and strip away the financial figure that pays for my college career. Or if my mother decides to follow him to Mexico, it will take away my family. And just imagine a day where immigrants can come and go at will. How great would that make our country? People could live in Mexico and work in the United States and still get paid less and still be happy. They wouldn't have to worry about crossing the border. It could save lives. And if my speech has moved any of you today, I'd like to ask you to sign petitions online or even write a letter on my family's behalf if you feel the need. On my family's behalf if you feel the need to, for his waiver hearing on April 29th. If he doesn't get 20 signatures, that shows hardship on our family, he will get shipped back to Mexico. Thank you.